Hello everybody, welcome back to WWTF. You want to pass the game show. I'm Mike C.
And I'm Fred Wild.
Hey, this is Console Wars number 3, I believe.
Yes, we'll be talking about the Xbox One.
Okay, Xbox One. And it finally turns on now. So the Xbox One came out, what was it, day one release? It had just a little bit of problems with it.
Yeah, well, it had a lot of problems.
Okay, so it had a lot of problems with it. But overall, it's a good system. You have many functions to it. It can record, you know, your gameplay. It talks to you. It can look at you with the Kinect. What else can it do for you, Fred?
It can spy on you. It comes on while you're recording the show. And it's very sensitive. I wish that was the case when it first launched. Look, when the Xbox first came out, you know, I'm not going to fault them because they was like, well, you need to be online all the time. They didn't decide to do that, so we can't give them flack for that because they came to their senses. But forcing the Kinect down your throat when later on they just said, well, look, it's not going to be part of the system. We're going to take it away. It's an option if you want to choose to use it or not. You know, I wish I got the day one edition of this console. I wish I would have waited for it because there's games that come with it now. I could have got a couple of games for what.
Could have got like 4 games now.
I paid for the day one edition, and mine. And please help me out, y'all. My day one edition controller does not connect to my Xbox unless I'm tethered to it. And I know a lot of other people are having this issue. They had the issue where you had to send in your system if there was something wrong with it, and then they would, you know, send you another one. Well, Microsoft screwed me so bad with that. I had problems with the system, and I was going to send it back. And what I did was I did a factory reset. It set the problem. They shipped the Xbox One to me. I refused it, so they sent it back because they had already did my Xbox One, which I wish I would have just took theirs and gave them mine back.
Yep, you should have.
But the problem was that I checked my bank account and I see that $500 is missing out of my account. I'm like, Microsoft, I don't have your system. I refused it. And then I'm calling them, well, look, we got to search the warehouse and yada, yada, yada.
Search the warehouse.
It took them 3 weeks to find out that they had their system that they sent me out, and to compensate me for taking my $500 and overdrawing my account was a stupid game. I think Rise, and they sent me an earpiece. But
all right, that sounds like it's good already. So Xbox One, I love the exclusive games that they have for it. Gears of War, a new one's about to come out. Halo, they've been doing great with the Halo series. Just far as they've been the king as far as online type of play, so they really got a strong online community. Good place to play, yes. The way they're going now, what I don't like about it is, man, is all the constant updates. It updates, it seems like every time I turn on the system, unless you have the system running constantly, always on type of Xbox, you know. So it's good if you have it always on. Some people like to save money and energy and not leave this game systems all on all times of the day. So, man, it's a little give and take, man, with Xbox, man.
And they finally came around to start giving us free games now. And the backwards compatibility on it where if you get a game now for your 360, it ports over to your Xbox One so you can play it. So that's a good thing. I'm not saying it's all bad, but there's just some stuff that like really disappointed me about the Xbox. The console reminds me of when the Xbox originally came out. It's a big and bulky, looks like a Betamax.
It is huge.
And it's heavy. It's not a portable system.
It's not.
So if I want to go over my little cousin's house and I want to say, hey, look, I want to play Gears of War with you, I can't do that because I'm not risking the chance of taking my Xbox out and it falls or something happens to it. I mean, the components in it are real delicate, and I don't want to break my system. And you can't upgrade the hard drive, so you're stuck with whatever that you got. I'm stuck with 500 gigs, but the good thing is that you can do external hard drives, and that sets it over all the some of the other systems. So it's not a bad system, and with some more features that's coming out with it, where you can use a TV receiver. Those of you that don't have cable or satellite, and it's supposed to be coming out. A DVR service is supposed to come out for that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're going to charge you for that or not, but that's top notch. And for people that have Windows 10, you can play Xbox One through your tablet. You know, much like PlayStation with the Vita. With the PSP and the PlayStation TV, you can do the same thing with that. And I think they kind of took a page out of their book because they were falling in sales, and a lot of people were disappointed with Xbox One, because I know a lot of my friends, we played on 360 and everybody jumped ship to P4. So, but this is all about Xbox One.
That's right. You know? That's
right.
So we ready to rate this thing, Fred?
Yeah. If I was going to give it a placement, so we already have second and fourth place already announced. If I was going to place this, I would place it at third place.
Fred, I'm right along with you, man. Third place, man. Xbox third place. It's not a terrible system, don't get me wrong in that. It does have constant updates. They did kind of force the Connect up on you, but they do come out with some great games. That Rise of the Tomb Raider, awesome game up on there. They have some great titles for the system, man. So I would say definitely get it. You know what I'm saying? So it is a system worth getting. But as far as our ranking, this ranks at number 3.
And if I was going to rate it, I would probably give it maybe a 4.
I still would give it a 4 as well, too. It's still a great system, man. It's just too darn big.
Yeah.
It's too. And it seemed like they could have took a notch out of PlayStation as far as, you know, shrink the console up a little bit. You don't need that big block. Right. You know what I'm saying? And PlayStation block is up inside of it. I can't understand why Xbox always want to do that external big old block in the back as well, too. You got a lot of room up in that system. Shrink it down, make it more compact. Hey, man, a lot more people will jump onto the bandwagon.
So, the last question that people may have, if you don't have any systems, would this be your first system of choice?
It would be your first system of choice. It wouldn't be my first system of choice, no. It would be my second. But
same for me.
Yeah, it wouldn't be my first system of choice. PlayStation got me. So when I first saw, I'm sorry, we was talking about Xbox though, but a game that changed it for me when I first saw Tekken up on PlayStation, it just fell in love with it ever since then. So,
you know, this thing is always constantly on because you're viewing your cable or satellite through it, and I don't know if that's going to over time wear and tear on this system. So. It wouldn't be my first choice if I had to do it all over again. So
plus the price tag when it first came
Wow,
out.
yeah.
It was a big pill to swallow. $4.99. It was $4.99, right?
Yeah, it was like you had to take out a loan.
Yeah. You
know, that's how much it was. And now with the Connect, oh well, we're not going to use it. It's an option for you to do it. But I still like it because if I'm lying in bed and the controller, like I said, I cannot play my games if I'm not tethered to it. I just want to say turn off, redeem a code or whatever, you know. So I still like it.
Yeah, that's still cool features though.
I'm just mad that they forced me to get it. Let me have an option because I would have gotten it anyway. I don't know if I would have gotten it sooner. Maybe if I would have got it, you know, what I paid for the Connect, if they took that price out, I could have got some more games.
You're right. You could have. You could. So, all right. So that wraps it up for this little portion. Like always, you can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com if you have any questions, some comments, or you just want to say what's up to us.
All right. And please like, subscribe, and follow all our social media networks. And please join our SteamOS community and our website community where you can get some free games, movie tickets, free ringtones, a lot of free stuff, man. So we'll see you next time on WWTF.
We want the facts.
Gamer Show.
See you guys next time.